guys, what's up? Another video, and today I'm gonna be showing you a little TeamSpeak tutorial on different things such as like server core and all that good stuff. So if you see here, we see admin server core right there. It's highlighted right now. So basically, how you get that? Well, first of all, that just makes you overpowered. So I suggest you don't give this to any other admins, because admin server core, look, everything is maxed at 100. So no one can ban you. It's already set. No one can ban you. You can ban anyone. You can do anything you want. You can make a complaint. There's still some issues with TeamSpeak, but luckily this bypasses those. So even these are like blacked out. Let's see this. This is still, I can still grant them, which means I can still do everything. Delete, access, join permanent channels, ignore channel passwords, obviously, like things like that. But the most important is client admin powers. I think this is the most important because needed client banned from server and client banned from ban power. So you need 100 to ban me in it. No one has, not even this. This was a admin. This was a server admin. By the way, you cannot rename. I think you can rename these, but you cannot change the icon. Now head admin administrator just is adminning everything. So I suggest you give this to like your best friend, cause like this is still a little overpowered. Like if you go to administrator, like some things aren't the same. Like head administrator just means everything is like you can do every single thing except for it's at 75, which some cases server cores don't allow that, but this is free. So it's called YATQA. Now before I get into this, you'll see this create server tag down here. Now if you try to make a server, you cannot, because even if you select a port and then just create, you cannot do it. Doesn't matter if this is like server create virtual server limit reached, whatever. But either way, you can still go to hosting free servers, which is me, my main server right here, right there, hosting free servers, and yeah. And it will show your port. You can show find ID, find port, and all that stuff. And the cool thing about this, some people may say, "Oh, I can shut down your internet." Well, I'll show you how to do that. So if you want to be a really, actually, I don't know about that, because you can be a real butthole and literally shut down someone's internet. I don't think you can do that, but it does show their IP and everything. So yeah. So you can right click and you can click join server user trusted. If I click join server, and then it'll just bring up your TeamSpeak. It doesn't like. It'd be cool if you can show up as like an invisible person, but you can still watch them. But there's like you can like sign in like this. It'll show up. Actually, I'm not gonna bring that up, but when you load this up, it will show username, password, and all that. Then you can just put that into your text document and all that stuff. So I was going to put that up, but obviously you guys can take me over and all that stuff. So You can create more servers, but I don't know how to do it exactly yet. So slots, even if I do create, just command server create, yeah, it's just not gonna work. But you'll do this and you'll be like, how do I give myself, like, how do I do all these little things? Well, you have to double click it. Yeah, double click it, and then it brings up a lot more things like permissions. You can do server groups, and then you can go to server level 1, which is one of mine as well. Then you can be like, oh yeah, you can go members, and all that stuff. And then you can just look through them and all that stuff. So, and all this, and yeah. Then everything is checked. Okay, I ran into this problem. Please. Oh my god. Okay, well, that kind of ruins it, but close that window right the heck now, please. Oh my god, I hate how it does that. It's so damn weird. Okay, sorry for that, but anyway, so you can go permissions or whatever. Then you can go to users, and then you can look whoever is on here. It's so cool. You can look all the channels, and if someone keeps making a channel, you can just click refresh, and then it won't show that up because there's nothing. Everything is staying to time date, which means if someone creates a channel, it won't show up till you click refresh. But when you click refresh and there's something to be refreshed, then it's not gonna show up that. Don't worry. And then so basically you just double click on the guy, whoever, which me in this course. You can click server groups and then admin server quarry displayed off or whatever you would wish. And then you can give them all this yeah, you can give them all this when sorry, you can give them all this just by doing this, but no one can get into this unless you give them the password, which I don't know if 2 people can go on at once, but I suggest you don't give it to anybody at all. Yeah, so anyways, that's how you do that. You can also go to just users and then you can find whoever. You can go to banned, unbanned people, advanced, and all that stuff. Basically, it's gonna be weird how I do it. Okay. I don't know what exactly I'm showing here, but I hope it's nothing bad, or I cannot upload this video for you guys. But that's how you do that. 8 minutes already in.
Oh my god!
Sorry for the background noise, but I can't really do anything with it. But when you first get a server, it's just plain. So you create a channel, but you're wondering, how do I get these lines? Well, it's actually right here. So there's 2 different things. So you can use spacer to, let's say, and then just keep doing that, but then it looks a lot crappy. Like, see, look how crappy that is. The real way of doing it is doing Shift 8, which is that little star, which is for passwords. It'll show that in the password or whatever. So we'll summon these, and then spacer. Then here's the thing: you have to add. It can't be the same number here. So if you add 12, if you have like already 12, that won't work. So 15 is, I have only 14 spaces, believe it or not. This is my 15th, and here's the thing though. When you put one of these, here's what will happen. See how that's like at the bottom mostly, and this is in the middle? That's because you have to actually put three of those little underscores. That's shift dash makes an underscore, so then it's hired. But then if you want, you can put join power to. Since I have server core, I can put it as much nice as I want. And literally, I'll click OK, and look, I can join this. Join power. You cannot put guys. You cannot put this as admin. I can promise you that. I don't even know how much nice that was. But yeah, so you can put it like 75, so people just don't go in and be like, oh hey, let's test this or whatever. So then you can create your normal channels, which I think all you know how to do. You just, with these lounges, if you guys click this, it'll close it. All you need to do is you create sub channel, and then you can be like, lounge 3, whatever. And then when you leave it, well, that's just because you have to put permanent. If it's temporary, then it will move you to that, and it will only last until you leave. That's the downside. But that is probably it. Actually, now that I think of it, probably wondering, okay, so let's edit administrators to make sure there's a bit more. Or how let's edit owner, so there's a bit more. You're wondering, you have this. This wrench will be here until you turn on. You go to options, and then you go to application, then advanced permission system. Make sure that's checked. If it's checked or not, just check it. And then you can always just make sure that's checked, because there's no point. You can just put that little wrench over there. But then you can be like, okay, so like client, owner, and then you can be like admin. Okay, there's a little tricks to the trade is what I like to call them. But client kick from server power, or I think that's supposed to be needed, but need client RAM power. I think I messed up a bit, but if it's like admin server core, it's just 100. So, but owner, needed client kick from. This is confusing. But either way, I will go over that. But to make -1 means nobody can ban you unless they have power -1. But if you have server core, then you can just make it 99999. So make these all 999s if you would wish. Not so how the database is gonna stay though. So I suggest you don't do that. I think this is so you remove permissions here. I'm just gonna remove that as well. Add permissions. I'm gonna click 75 just for now, and that I'm gonna add that permission to 100. Remove. There. Again, remove. You don't even need to do that. and that's hundreds. So yeah. So owner takes all. Now you can do different stuff. Create a server query account. You do not want. I don't want Goner because I already have this, so there's no point. So in that case, I am going to remove permission, add permission. It's 75. Again with all of them. Yeah, all of them. Because someone can just give themselves owner and then be overpowered. So that's why I don't want anyone. Because like I'm gonna have this either way. Well, I'm not going to on that, but first ignore bans. Oh wait, hold on. So I have ignore bans and needed ban from server power and add permission -1. So that means nobody, and I repeat, nobody can ban you as long as they don't have needed client ban power. I think I got that right the first time. Hold on. Hold on. My old server in a new tab. This is my old server, just saying, so it's gonna be deleted eventually. President, client, admin, admin, needed client, move, needed client, kick from server, needed client, move, power, needed client, ban, okay, so it's just the needed part, okay. I'm gonna sorry. Okay, so needed client move power. So this way nobody moves you. -1. Needed client ban power and -1. Move permission, and I'll just put that to 75. And then remove and add permission -1. And then that overpowers. Plus I got ignore bans on, so that includes whatever. So yeah, that way, yeah. So there is plugins. So if you're wondering something, it might be just a plugin like Mass Mover. That is a plugin, which is pretty fun. There are also things probably, I'm not 100%, but there's things like Mass Banner, so you can, or like, there's mass, like, no, there's like something that you can do everything at one time. So you can create a channel and ban someone at the exact same time. So it's not just like, okay, create a channel or whatever, and then ban someone. You can do it at the exact same time. I think it's like activity or something. I don't know. There's millions. Oh yeah, icons. Okay, sorry. I'm kind of wasting time here. So, permissions, server groups. I'm gonna just do a test, just a test. And then I'm gonna go to Chrome. I'm going to do, I'm just gonna find a little, test logo There's test logo. You can do a test clip art, which is a little thing. You can do test chart, which sometimes, depending on the word, but in this case, I'm going to do logo. And don't know why. I'm just gonna click something. I'm gonna do that looks like a nuke, so I'm just gonna put nuke. And then you're gonna do this and going to find your paint. If it isn't here, it comes with something like paint that can resize stuff, like resize and skew. So something that resizes. So if I just do that. Now sorry. Maintain aspect ratio. This is important. If you find something that's a bit wider, it will say let's say it will say 18. So that's when if you want a full customized one, you want to maintain an aspect ratio, because if you have that on, see if you do 1/8, it'll do that. 1/8, 4, it would copy an acceptable character. But yeah, so 16. Sometimes it'll do that. Do a little bit more explaining in another video, just including the icons. And you click icon, upload, and then the nuke, and then boom, right there. And then these are just little, so you have to set the group something. I'll do server admin, and then it'll give me most stuff. I'll apply, and then as soon as it's applied, I can literally go. This is where you get advanced and stuff. The little thing I was teaching you, you can do a little band thing. Just so you can avoid getting banned. You can like do like modify stuff like that. Modify all and all that. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.